Hello, I welcome to UPSC Prelims Chaturya series of SHANTHA LAKSHMI IAS Academy, where we will discuss the daily Prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. Let's get started. The first question. Consider the following statements about Alliance for Global Good, Gender Equity and Equality. It is an initiative of India with Invest India as an institutional partner. It aims to bring together global best practices, knowledge sharing, and investment in the identified areas of women's health, education, and enterprise. The alliance will be housed and anchored by the CIE Center for Women Leadership. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. This was in news recently because India successfully established a global alliance for global good, gender equity and equality to promote women's empowerment and gender equality. It is a new alliance for global good, gender equity and equality established by India on the sidelines of the 54th Annual World Economic Forum meeting in Davos. The alliance will bring together worldwide best practices, knowledge sharing, and investment opportunities in women's education, health, and enterprise. This initiative marks a significant stride towards achieving a multiple sustainable developmental goals, including SDG 3, that is good health and well-being, and SDG 4, quality of education, and SDG 5, gender equality and empowerment, and SDG 17, global partnership for development, and more. It has support from industry leaders such as Mastercard, Uber, Tata, TVS, Godrej, and Serum Institute of India, and over 10,000 partners from industry through the Confederation of Indian Industry. Supported by the Bill and Melinda Gates of Foundation, the alliance will be housed and anchored by the CIE Center for Women Leadership. The WF has come on a board as a network partner and Investment India as an institutional partner. So the answer is all three. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding Ullar Lake. It is located in Ladakh. Ullar Lake is the largest freshwater lake. Which of the statements given above are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, none. The Ullar Lake has got around 4 to 5 lakh migratory birds so far this winter, including 7 new species. About Ullar Lake, it is the largest freshwater lake in India. It is located in the Bandipur district of Jammu and Kashmir. It lies at the northern end of the Vale of Kashmir, 20 miles and 32 km north and northwest of Srinagar. It is spread over a total of area 200 square kilometer, covering almost 24 kilometer in length and 10 kilometer in breadth. The lake basin was formed as a result of tectonic activity and is fed by the Jhelum River. The lake lies at an altitude of 1508 meters and it is also said to be a remnant of Satisar's lake and that existed in ancient times. This lake also has a small island in its center called Jain Lank. This island was constructed by King Jainul Abidin. In 1990, it was designated as a Ramsar site. So the answer is 2 only because it was located in Jammu and Kashmir, not in Ladakh. Moving to the next question. With reference to Willingdon Island, consider the following statements. The island is connected to the mainland by the Akulam Bridge. It is among the most beautiful location in the Kochi area. It is a major commercial center and has some of the best hotels in the city. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. Recently, the Kochi Port Joint Trade Union Forum has urged the Prime Minister of India to take effective steps to revive the lost glory of Willingdon Island. About this island, it is among the most beautiful location in the Kochi area. This is a man-made island named after Lord Wellington, who was a British Viceroy of India. It is among the biggest of its kind of in India. It is a major commercial center and has some of the best hotels in the city. It is also home to the Kochi Naval Base of the Indian Navy, the Center Institute of Fisheries Technology and the Port of Kochi. It handles millions of tons of freight every year. This island is connected to the mainland of Vendurthi Bridge. So the answer is only 2 because this island is connected to the mainland of Vendurthi Bridge, not the Akulam Bridge. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements about Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban scheme. To provide all-weather Pakka houses to all eligible beneficiaries in the urban areas of the country, the credit-linked subsidies component will be implemented as a central sponsored scheme, while other 3 components will be implemented as a central sector scheme. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, none. The Prime Minister recently broke down in tears while addressing the crowd during an event to dedicated homes constructed under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban scheme. About this scheme, it was implemented in June 2015, is one of the major flagship program being implemented by the Government of India under the Ministry of House and Urban Affairs. The main objective of this scheme was to provide all-weather Pakka houses to all eligible beneficiaries in the urban areas of the country by the year 2022 through states, UTs, central nodal agencies. The scheme will cover the entire urban area of the country, that is all statutory towns as per the census 2011, and towns notified subsequently, including notified planning or developmental areas. The scheme is being implemented through 4 verticals. One was beneficiary-led construction, affordable housing in partnership, and in situ slum redevelopment and credit-linked subsidy schemes. The funding of this scheme was the credit-linked subsidy components will be implemented as a central sector scheme, while other 3 components will be implemented as a centrally sponsored scheme. All houses under PMAYU have basic amenities like toilet, water supply, electricity, and kitchen. The scheme will also promote the women empowerment by providing ownership of houses in the name of female member or in joint name. The preference has also been given to different abled persons and senior citizens, SCs, STs, OBCs, minorities, single women, transgender, and other weaker and vulnerable section of the society. PMAYU has adopted a cafeteria approach to suit the needs of individual based on the geographical conditions, topography, economic conditions, availability of land and infrastructure. So the answer is 1 only because the credit-linked subsidy component will be implemented as a central sector scheme while other 3 are centrally sponsored scheme. Moving to the next question. Choose the correct one with respect to interventions for green hydrogen transition program. It is an initiative of Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. It is a subcomponent of National Green Hydrogen Mission. To bolster domestic electrolyzer manufacturing and green hydrogen production. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none of the above. This was in news recently. 17,490 crore has been set aside of the strategic intervention for green hydrogen transition program to bolster the domestic electrolyzer manufacturing and green hydrogen production. About this program, it is a subcomponent of National Green Hydrogen Mission. The main aim of this program was to bolster domestic electrolyzer manufacturing and green hydrogen production. The initial stage of this program was to distinctive financial incentive mechanisms were proposed with an outlay of rupees 17,490 crore up to 2029 to 30. And the incentive for manufacturing for electrolyzers, the incentive for production of green hydrogen. The main depending on the market and technology development and specific incentive scheme and programs will continue to evolve as the mission progress. The main implementation of the agency of this program was the Solar Energy Corporation of India would be the implementing agency responsible for the scheme's execution. So the answer is 1-2 because it is an initiative of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, not the Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. Thank you. This is the today's session.